Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello again, dear students. Let's complete our text. Yesterday we started the narrative nonfiction text, and we say that narrative nonfiction tells us information and facts about something or about a topic throughout a story in order to make it more interesting. And yesterday we started the text which is entitled Coco, a Very Special Gorilla. In this text, Bruce Williams, the author, tells us information and facts about Coco, who is a very special gorilla having many abilities that makes her special. Okay, let's complete our text. Open with me page 254. Look at this photo and tell me, did Coco treat Owl Bowl in a good way or in a bad way? It's very clear from the photo that she was so kind and she treated him in a very good way, and she was so happy to have a friend like Owl Bowl. Okay, let's complete this sentence. She was so happy to have a space like Owl Bowl. Okay, complete this sentence with one of the vocab. Great, companion, super. Okay, how can you tell? Well, it's very clear that she was holding him as if she was his mother. Coco and Owl Bowl spent most of the time together, so they were inseparable friends. One of our vocab again. They became inseparable friends. Well, I will give you time to read this page, page 254, and be ready for my question. Well, the question is, what happened to Owl Bowl? Yes, he was hit by a car and he didn't survive. He died. Okay, the next question. What was Coco's reaction when she knew that Owl Bowl died? Okay, look at this paragraph and tell me the answer. Yes, her heart was broken, and she signed bad, so bad, and frowned, cry, frown. And she made a sound that the gorillas do when they are sad. Again, here Coco proved that she is similar to humans. Well, read with me. Coco seemed more like a human than ever before regarding her sadness about the loss of Owl Bowl. Okay, now we are going to do something which is very interesting. We are going to do a compare and contrast between Coco and humans. Who can help me filling this Venn diagram? Let's speak about the differences between them. Number one, Coco learned sign language. Of course, as an animal, this is very special. Okay, but what about humans? Do they use only sign language to communicate? No, they communicate by speaking, saying words, and many other ways. What about the common between them? Great. Both of them, Coco and humans, they communicate with others, watch TV, play with dolls, they draw, they need companions, and they suffer when they lose their friends. So please, excuse me, you can copy this Venn diagram and write the compare and contrast between Coco and humans, because this is one of our target skills in this text. Now, let's move to page 256. Read it very quickly and be ready for my questions. Okay, look at the photo. Is it Owl Bowl? No, because Owl Bowl was a gray kitten. So the question is, did Coco get another kitten? Yes, she had two new kittens, and she named them Lipstick and Smoky. Like Owl Bowl, they didn't mind to have a friend like Coco, a huge gorilla, helping them and playing with them. Okay, now let's move to page 257. On this page, we will know that Coco wanted to have her own baby. So read this page carefully and tell me, do you think that Coco would be a good mom? And how can you tell me? Great. Of course she could, because they or her caregivers think that Coco would be a good mother. Why? Because taking care of her dolls and kittens will help prepare her for motherhood. They even believe that Coco may be able to teach sign language to a baby gorilla if she had one. Okay, another question. Why did they think that Coco should move to a preserve if she had a baby? Do you remember the word preserve? Yes, a protected area. Great. Okay, the answer is here. Because the preserve is more like a gorilla natural environment. and there in that preserve she could live with other gorillas and may have her own baby. And in that place, gorillas work together to raise their children, their offspring. Now, let's move to this last page, page 258. Pause the video, read the whole page, and search for the answers of the question that I asked you at the beginning of the text. Why was Coco a special gorilla? And what made all of the people around the world to know her? Yes, great. The answer is all the page. Why? She does many things that is very special. She understands about 2,000 spoken English words, and she can sign more than 1,000 words. She can express how she feels, what she wants, and what she is thinking about. And she is well known nowadays because several books have written about her. She appeared on magazines, and even she was on TV. Now, let's sum up the text in some points. We learned a lot of real and true information about Coco, like that she was born in 1971 in San Francisco Zoo, and she learned how to communicate with other people using the sign language. And we knew from her story that a gorilla could form a close bond with other gorillas, with humans, and with different animals. But the author here presented this information in a form of a story. So, as we agreed yesterday, the genre of our text is narrative nonfiction. It gives information and facts about a topic throughout a story. And of course, the author's purpose here is to entertain us or to give us information. Is it to inform or to entertain or to persuade? It's to inform the reader because after reading the whole text, we know a lot of facts about Coco. And yesterday we agreed that we are having text features like heading and captions, and we have graphic features like photos and maps that help us to visualize the information given in the text. Well, dear students, that was all for the narrative nonfiction text. See you in another lesson. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.